Well, hello there, people of the internet, and hello again. I'm TheMBmulti, and welcome back to my Let's Play Dwarf Fortress parts. I do not remember. Parts 15, 16, something along those lines. Anyway, in the last episode, we finally fended off the goblins in our siege. The goblins that were besieging us. We finally fended them off. We critically we critically damaged one of the goblin macemen, and the general of the goblin army eventually decided that that was enough, and they finally left our fortress alone. And for the rest of the episode, I constructed various things and chopped down some, just restock our stuff, basically. That's what it is. I restocked our resources that we kind of lost during the siege. Anyway, in this episode we're going to smooth out a lot of stuff, and we're going to engrave a lot of stuff, make this city a lot more beautiful. And we're also going to start working on the fencing works. Well, in the last episode, I already ordered my engravers to engrave the sides of the memorial of the meeting hall. So I can I'll let them to that. While I will order my miners to mine out our defensive works, our internal defensive works. So there. Oh, the weird 4 stuff is also gone, by the way. There we go. And then there you go. Okay, so this enormous detour is going to be our defensive works. This detour stuff, this enormous like detour corridor, will be completely jammed with traps and weapons. Basically, when they will walk in here, stones will fall on the head of the goblins. They will be completely annihilated, basically. So what I will have to do then is I will have to construct a channel. I will dig a channel over here somewhere and put a bridge over it. And I'll link it up to a lever downstairs in the fortress. So when the goblins arrive, I can let everyone just very quickly rush in here over the bridge, which is the shortcut. And it will also be the way that the what they're called will come in, the caravans, because caravans cannot pass over traps. So if you put a trap in here, the caravan cannot pass. The wagon cannot pass over the trap. So that's also why we will still keep the straight line. So they will be able to go over the bridge, and they will still be able to access our trade depot. But when we are on the siege, we'll let all my goblins walk through here, all my dwarves to go through here. But when the goblins or the necromancer or whatever attacks us arrive, I will pull up the bridge, which means that they cannot be passed. Which means they cannot pass through here. I will still leave this bridge down here. So still leave this bridge down, so that they will actually start to go over here. So they did think, hey, we can't go here, but we can still go around. So they will go around. They will go through here and all the way around here. And this route will be completely filled with traps. So when they walk over here, stones will fall on their heads, and they will be crushed by stones. We'll have giant axe blades moving into their faces. And as the grand finale, we will put a ballista over here, which can shoot down the corridor and kill them. So those are my defensive works, our internal defensive works. I will also I'll first of all finish all this, which will take a lot of resources, but we can easily manage that because most of it is made of stone and mechanisms are also made of stone. Speaking of mechanisms, our mechanic needs to start constructing them because we need a lot of them for the trap stuff. We also need to construct trap components from iron eventually. I believe you can do that in the forge, the metalsmith forge. Yeah, there you see trap components. We need to make it of silver. Silver giant axe blade, enormous silver cock wheel, I think it says. Spiked silver ball, large. Yeah, as you can see, we can make a lot of traps, which we'll put obviously in the corridor, which will obviously destroy goblins when they walk through here. So I will start off slow. I'll start off quiet over here with stonefall traps, which means if you step on it, the stone will fall on your head and crush you. So the walker here, stonefall trap, bam, 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 stones on the head, and then along here we're going to increase the devastation of the traps with heavier traps, with those heavy axe blades and stuff like that, which will swing in their face. How do you actually build those? You go B and then traps or something? Yeah, there we go. Stonefall trap, weapon trap. Obviously we have a lot of levers already. Pressure plates. cage trap and the upright spear slash spike. And we can go weapon trap, and then apparently we can just put that here. Mechanisms, flails. Oh, we can. Oh, okay. We can just put random weapons in here. Okay. Okay. But I think we need. How do you cancel this? Escape. Cancel. So yeah, the stone fall trap kind of speaks for itself. If you step on the thing, the stone will fall on your head. Weapon trap, we can put the weapons in there. We can put a random pleasure parade over here. Cage trap, upright spears to spike. Okay, so I'm not really, even though it does look like I definitely know what I'm talking about, I'm not really very familiar in the way of traps. So, and also because I have to name some dwarves, I will really quickly go away and I will grab my laptop so I can actually name the dwarves with the names of my subscribers, as I always do. And I will also be able to look up all the information I need for traps. And in the meantime, I'll really quickly designate this entire temple to be smoothed out. And I want this and this not to be smoothed out at all. Alright, so while those guys do that, I will be back in a second. And here I am again, and it is spring now, by the time I moved over to grab my laptop. Okay, so I've got my laptop over here, so I'll really quickly check on how I do the traps. And get one of my, get a subscriber name list set up on the next page. Dwarf Fortress Weapon Traps. Trap, yeah, okay. Alright, traps are a relatively quick, easy method of defending a fortress. Unlike soldiers, they're always on duty, and once set up, need less management. On the other hand, they're immobile and can only lie in wait for foes to walk over them. Traps can be built by B and then T for traps levers. Most traps need one mechanism, a dwarf with mechanic labor designated. More skilled mechanics take less time to build a trap. And at least one other component depending on the type of trap, a stone, a cage, or one or more weapons. They can build indoors, or they can be built indoors or outdoors on a vacant floor. Traps will block passage of the caravan wagon. Yeah, I already said that. So that's why we're making the detour and not putting them in the main hall. Stonefall, weapon, and cage traps will be triggered by most hostile entities entering their tile, with the possible exception of thieves. Of course, because they're thieves. Flying creatures and other occasional nasty or fun surprises. Any uncautious creature will trigger traps, including any uncautious creature will trigger traps, including your own dwarves. Okay. Note that only dwarves with the mechanic labor enabled will reload cage, stone, or weapon traps. In combat situations, mechanics have a nasty habit of wanting to reload or clean traps when they are triggered, regardless of who or what might near them. Forbidding traps after they are built will keep Eurus Mech Suicide from deciding to reload the trap in the middle of a siege. Eurus Mech Suicide? The first name Eurus is generally accepted in Dwarf Fortress community as the generic dwarf name. Okay, and then Mech Suicide is just okay, apparently. Okay, Eurus Mech Suicide. Lol, I didn't even know that. Yeah, it will prevent Eurus Mech Suicide from reloading a trap in the middle of a siege. Just remember to unforbid them when things calm down, so the traps are ready for the next time. Note that forbidding a trap after it has been triggered doesn't help as the dwarf. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Okay, I want to know what what a weapon trap does. Right, metal switch sword, menacing spike, large disc, spike, metal ball, enormous metal corkscrew. Oh, corkscrew, that's what it says. And giant metal X blade. Okay, so you just need those components for the traps. Okay, that's fine. I can easily do that. I think we have enough charcoal. If we don't, we will really quickly make some because we have a lot of new wood in there, so we can make some new charcoal if we don't have enough. I think we still have some silver. And otherwise we have to do that too. Easy as balls. Okay, so... no, that's a jeweler's workshop. I want you to make trap components. I want you to make a silver giant axe blade. And I want you to make that 3 times, because I want 3 in one area. You have struck Citron. The stonefall traps are the easiest one, so I'll actually kind of start constructing that. We're almost done with this thing. Build traps, stonefall trap. I'll build one there. Need 1 mechanism and obviously a stone, but they can grab one from. There's stones right there, so that doesn't really matter. So, we have 2 mechanics, right? Anyway, 1 mechanic, construct building, construct mechanisms. And we got mechanic and an engineer. Now siege engineer is gone now because he made that cage. So he's probably like a master, like probably a legendary trapper or something like that. Something along those lines. I don't even know where the hell he is. Anyway, let's quickly quickly name those dwarves. Okay, for you. Yes, no. First one is Hannah Woodlands. Use your description, pause to read if you want. Holy shit. You got a lot of stuff going on in the beginning. And then we've got Gabriel Simi. I think you are new as well. I mean, you're not in here yet. Pause to read your description if you want to. Okay, it's fine, I think. And then... yeah! Hey, I mean, underscore. There we go. Pause and read your description if you want to. Yes, no. Alright. Next one is, if you can scroll down, Lestat Altan. Also read your description if you want to. I think this guy was named what's it called? I think this guy was named Urist. Then we've got Xenokids. Oh crap. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause read if you want to. And then we've got John Ogras. John Connor. Pause read if you want to. Horrified after seeing Feth Rodlebrath die. Oh, okay. And then we have MSP VIP boy. Pause read if you want to. Nikki May us. There we go. Pause read if you want to. And that was everyone, because furthermore we only have children. Okay, so that's that. So you can go away. It's pretty funny though. Jurist makes suicide. Uses Dwarven word for dagger. The origin of the name's popularity seems to be on the tale One Dwarf Against the World. A well-received narrative-style account of Dwarf Fortress played in the 2D version. Okay, lol. Okay, so he's only taken by moods. A dwarven child. How the hell does a dwarven child how the hell can a dwarven child be taken by moose? Fey Mood, where the fuck is the dwarven child? It's down there? Rauw Underslag. No, that is Toshkit blah 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 blah. What the hell is Rauw Ushkilach? Rauw. That's his name, Rauw. I can't even see where he is. Rauw Ustalag. Is it this guy? No, here he is. Rauw Underslag. Follow. Where the hell are you going, dwarven child? Craft dwarf? Yep, obviously craft dwarf. I don't even know if we've had anything else crafted besides the craft dwarf. Oh fuck! I accidentally selected the craft dwarf guy. Fuck! I lost. There you are. Follow. Holy shit! That single child is carrying 2 rocks down there. 2 huge ass rocks. Okay. Oh, there we go. He's off. He's off again. He's going for a gem. That's what he's going for. Okay. He's still not done. He's grabbed 2 rocks, 1 gem, and now he has grabbed some metal bars from the trade depot. Okay. I didn't even know dwarven children could get in strange moods. I thought only adults were able to do that. The more you know. Elven caravan, thank you for interrupting me while I was watching the dwarven child. Okay, so we have an elven caravan coming in. Okay, let's see what they have in a second, after we see what the dwarven child does with all the stuff that he collected. There we go, he's brought the metal bars in there. Now he's off again, he's going for some cloth. Oh, that's a nice spinner. Okay. And he is off to grab some leather as well. He's still not done. You better make something beautiful. More cloth. Not done yet. He's grabbed a cut gem. And now he's done. Wow. Okay. He's going to be legendary whatever in a second. Cut. Praise repeatedly actually. And you. Oh, that's my loom. Okay. Can you like weave cloth? W repeatedly and you can. Y repeatedly. Stuff needs thread into cloth needs collected plant thread. Cancels weave yarn cloth needs 1 unused collected yarn thread. Okay, we don't even have any thread. Can you spin thread then? Collect webs. Can you do that repeatedly? Weave. Okay, we need a spinner somewhere because we need to spin. Cloth. Is this a spinner? It's clothing shop. Boyer. Leatherworks. Construction. Needs leatherwork. Oh yeah, no one has fucking done this. Because apparently no one has leatherworking. Suspend and unsuspend. Will now someone do this? Because I'm sure that one of my 118 dwarves has leatherworking skills. And the elves have arrived. Move goods to trade depot. Oh god. No. Fucking go there. There we go. Okay. Floodgates. Sell all these fucking floodgates that we don't need. And some doors. I think that's enough. Because, first of all, the elves don't really carry anything. Not carry very much. And they're also usually don't have a lot of good stuff. But apparently no fucking one has leatherworking skills. So I'll have to give you, the music channel, I have to give you leatherworking. Is it farming related? Tanning. You do tanning already. Lime making, milling, brewing, plant gathering, plant processing, cheese making, milking, gelding, shearing. It's not here. Crafts. Leatherworking. There you go. You can be our leather worker. Construct building. There you go. Finally get that leatherwork shit done. I literally cannot believe that out of 118 dwarves we don't have a single leatherworker. How the hell is that even possible? Alright, but we do actually need a spinner. Or whatever the fucking name is. We need... No, not a wall. W for... millstone loom. We have a loom, but we need a spinner. To spin thread. Soap maker, no. Dyer, no. Farmers workshops. Probably the farmers workshop. Siege workshop. We need a siege workshop to construct the ballista. Tanner's workshop. Alright. Designates. I want to be mining out this. I up and downstairs. There. J is for a downward stairway. Up here. Designates. I like to have a storage area above every what's it called? Above and underneath every workshop, so that we can easily grab and get stuff. Oh, he has made a gypsum bellar. I don't even know what the hell that is. It better be fucking valuable, because a lot of stuff in there, 20,000, not even that valuable. Well, it's still pretty good. It's a gypsum bellar. What the fuck is a bellar? Google translates. www. Oh crap. .google.nl. Google translates. Translate from English to Dutch. Bellar. Oh, he doesn't even recognize it at all. It's like a dwarven thing. I think it's like a dwarven specific thing. Not Belarus, just Bellar. Oh, whatever, I can't even figure out what it is. Gypsum Bellar, of the highest quality, is encrusted with rectangular pyrite cacons, studded with lead, and encircled with bands of cave spider silk and water buffalo bone. Object manages with spikes of gypsum, cave spider silk, and morion. On the item is an image of J-Man J, the dwarf, and Sandstroke, the venerable stance, the emu bone creation of Sandstroke, the venerable stance in Ilgate, the ancient canyon castle. What the hell is Sandstroke, the venerable stance then? By dwarf gem, generally item is an image of a square brilliant cut gem. The bellar is oh, here we go. It's fucking explained right here. The bellar is a small handheld percussion instrument. It consists of a ceramic bar. The musician strikes the bar. The instrument has a single high pitch. The instrument has even reedy timbre. Oh, so it's a very, 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 very interesting music item. I bet that child is legendary. Yeah, there we go. Legendary child right there. He's going to eat after his amazing creation. Alright, by the looks of it, the stone fall traps have been loaded. And are ready for use. Build, trap, stone fall trap. We will build 3 more. We'll just fucking fill this entire area with this shit. Has this stuff been created already? Those giants. Yeah, there we go. We've got 3 giant axe blade stuff things. Okay, good. In that case, build, trap, weapon trap. Build that there with mechanisms and not silver battle axe. Giant silver axe. Done selecting. And another weapon trap with mechanisms and giant silver axe shit. And another weapon trap right here with mechanisms and the final giant silver shit. Done. So these 6 up here These 6 will be, if you step on them, a stone will fall on your head and crush you. These 3 down here, when you step on it, a giant, huge ass axe blade will shove into your face. So, either way, you'll be dead. Alright, goods have been moved to the depot, so I request the broker to be present at the depot. We can actually stop the mason of constructing coffers right now, because I think we've got enough. Build coffers. We need some coffers down here. Oh, holy fucking shit, we almost have 100 coffers. I forgot that if you are legendary, you are fucking fast building shit. So I'll designate all these to be available bedrooms for dwarves, and that should cover all the dwarves that we have been migrated. That have migrated over here. Alright, is the trader there? Yes, the trader's there. We can trade. Alright. Oh yeah, they've got wood finally. I was about to say, I was wondering why the elves did not have any wood last time. Got a bunch of clays. Well, holy fucking shit, they've got wood. Wood, and we just give them a couple doors, and then it's already fine. That's what I like about wood. It's very cheap. Grown Forgotten Beast Silk something. Okay. High wood toy boats. Oh yeah, I forgot that they all make all their stuff of wood. Spears. No, I don't need any wooden stuff. I can make armor and stuff of my own. Do you have any? You got sand piers. Do you have seeds? I thought I saw seeds somewhere. Apple pear wood chest. Arrows. Birchen arrows. Yeah, sure, get that. I'm ready to sell everything. So we just need to make sure that we get enough stuff that we need. Let's grab some of this food. Splint. Oh, that's it already. Okay. Let's grab the rest of the food. There we go. I guess you are happy with this trade? Ah, wonderful. Thank you for your business. There we go. Alright, so we bought up. We completely stripped them of all their wood because we bought everything. So the wood stockpile will be filled nicely with wood. Right now, the miners are busy mining over there. Everyone's rushing over. Rah! Wood and stuff. So we don't really have to chop down trees for a little while because we are settled for wood for now. The temple is coming along quite nicely, I can see. Trevor Sigmar has become a wrestler. Why the hell is that guy still not why the hell hasn't that guy still learned any spear skills? A masterpiece mechanism. Okay, good. Alright, I also want to take a look on what these engravings are. What the hell is this? A giant Wolverine hair crown. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at these engravings. Really quickly see how good quality they are. Oh, they're decent quality. They're decent quality. That's nice. Not fantastic quality, but they're decent. Alright, let's take a look. Engraved on the walls, a finely designed image of dwarves by random law. The dwarves are traveling. Our relates to the foundation of this shit. A tree. Was an image of clouds. Okay. Spirit designed image of a catapult parts. The image of the symbol of the remarkable bloody balls, a local dwarven government. Okay, so our logo of our government is catapult parts. I can't remember what the logo of our city was. I believe it was like a sun or something. Is an image of anime alien, the dwarf and dwarves by random law. Anime alien is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the election of the dwarf anime alien to the position of mayor. Oh, speaking of the mayor, what did he mandate it actually? Export of large gems prohibited. Okay, that's fine. Still need a captain of the guard for our police force. And when we have a captain of the guard, we also need a prison and we also need a hammerer. We don't need a well, we could do a manager, but I don't really need a manager. But yeah, I'll do that stuff after I am done with the defensive works, I think. I'll first finish off my entire defensive works, and then I will build a prison. And elect a captain of the guard with a small police force. The police force has to be equipped with wooden items, because otherwise they will kill everyone. And then we need to build a prison as well. Alright, that's about anyway, yeah. And after that I will continue constructing the library and that stuff. Must be set image of a Camborella tree, image of the symbol of the Violent Helms. Oh, the Violent Helms are mountain home friends, okay. 2 bucklers by random law, okay. A cloud. Image of catapult parts from the Remarkable Bloody Balls again. Another one of catapult parts. Image of a dwarf, just a random dwarf, okay. 2 birches, okay. Many pointed stars by Xeno Forever. Xero Forever, I mean. I was a well-crafted Xero Forever edition of masterfully designed image of a Camborella tree, which is the sign of the Violent Helms. Ballista parts, okay. The dwarves are laboring after relates to the foundation of Ilgate, the ancient canyon castle. Okay, so that's all the engravings on that side. Point cut gems. A buckler. Spirits and image of catapult parts from the Remarkable Bloody Balls. Image of Journey to Denial. The Star Ruby-bound Codex. Okay, cool. An image of a book. Image of 2 dwarves. Image of the hill chain, the cat bone cage. Oh, okay, an image of that cage is constructed. Okay, pick a gem, apple tree, pipe section, the tree again from the Violent Helms, a battle axe, a tunnel tube of a random dwarf. The dwarves are laboring related to the foundation of this city again. Of a plant, okay. Of a forgotten beast, okay. And the final one of 2 point cut gems. Alright, not that impressive actually. I was expecting more and more beautiful engravings than that. But yeah, that's also why I didn't automatically engrave everything around there. Because I want, because later on they will be more skillful and they will do better engravings. Oh yeah, I also need to set up a fucking hospital. I haven't set it up, and we have a chief medical dwarf for ages, but we don't actually have a hospital. So I really should set one up. I will set up the hospital right down here. First of all, I'll really quickly designate these houses to be created. Oh crap, oh crap. Oh wow, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's one too many. And then I want one more double layer out here. So there. And down there. And then this, like this. Oh, perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better result right there. What the hell? Oh, remove stairs and ramps. No, D. For digging. Oh no, what the fuck am I doing now? This should exactly fit. It does. There we go. Get some extra houses around here. Here we go. Oh, and of course the and of course the hospital, which is the whole reason why I did all this stuff. I guess the hospital will go here, so I'll make a double door. All right, so then we need these two will be fine. Then we need table and bed, so we need 2 out. Then table bed, nothing, table bed, nothing, table bed, nothing, table bed, nothing, table bed. There, and then we need this area to be dug out as our stockpile. So here's where this is where our hospital is gonna go, because I suddenly remembered that we don't even have a hospital. All right, designate. I first of all want you to dig out that hospital. I want you to do that first, and then I can set up the hospital, and then you guys can fucking continue digging with the rooms that we don't really need right now, but that we can already construct and select for the next migration. That's which is bound to happen. So this is where a lot of the beds and stuff can come in handy. We need extra. Oh god, I don't need to select a burrow. You need to make tables. I know you don't need to make covers because we already have like 500 of those, and we need to make doors. I know we have a bunch of doors already. We still have a bunch of doors, but it's nice to have some extra. Okay, designate. And you can now continue digging all these houses out. I will construct some more noble houses around like down here. You see, I'm already out of doors. Right, so bed, 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 and bed. Fits perfect. Oh god. Need one more bed, which is fine because we have a lot of wood. Look at that, it's completely filled, and I don't even think that's everything. So, if you're wondering what, yeah, obviously I said I was going to set up this hospital, but if you're not quite sure what I'm doing, it's obviously setting up the hospital. No, build coffer. There we go. But yeah, if you're not quite sure what I'm doing right now, as I'm setting up the hospital, all the beds are required for the patients to lie in, obviously when they need to rest, and the tables are used for surgery. So the patient will be put on the table, and then the dwarves will perform surgery on them. So we need to press I for a zone. And then we need to select this entire thing as a zone. And we need to make this H for hospital. Shift H, set hospital information. Show hospital information. You can see we got 9 beds, 10 tables. We do need a traction bench as well. Can't remember how you built that, but that's... a traction bench is kind of a nasty thing. Because it is kind of like it's some sort of torturing device. If you can see it as a torturing device, but it is used to set bones straight. Like it will pull the bones like apart, kind of, and then it will set them straight. If that makes sense to you. Is the door already there? Oh, the door is already there, but it's just a thing in the way. There we go, get the bed in there. As you can see, they're already storing cloth and stuff over there as bandages. That's why you need those chests. That's why you need chests in the in the hospital because they can store stuff right there. So they've got splint. Yeah, they got one splint. They've got a lot of cloth in there. They don't have. I don't have any threads, so we need to get that. We need powder for casts. We don't have that. Soap is also useful because we need to clean out wounds with that. We need to make 2 buckets and splints and crutches. Okay, you may make. Where are they? Splint. 4 of them, and then you need buckets. 2 of them. Just need to fill up the needs of the. Why is our chief medical dwarf in the carpentry? In the carpenter's workshop. Militia commander, tavern keeper, broker, chief medical dwarf. You are constructing a bed. Why the hell do you have woodworking skills? You don't. So fuck off. Just you worry about healing people. I've got a carpenter. I've got a legendary carpenter. So yeah, we've got a new residential area over here, which we can use once we get another migration. I will put the beds and the covers in here already, and design them as bedrooms, so that I don't have to do that later on, and it means so that I don't have to forget that later on. So yeah, we've set up a hospital right now, which is good. Miners are busy digging. There we go. Why the hell haven't these traps been set up yet? Or is the mechanic about to do that? Weapon trap. Needs mechanics. Oh, they're just waiting for mechanics for that. Okay, that's fine. We also want a siege workshop as somewhere. I think we want the siege workshop up here. I think we want to designate... no. There, so that we can put a door there. And then we can have the corridors around here, so that we can actually also do some stuff over here. Let's get a pretty big room over here, which we can use to put the craft dwarf workshop, the siege workshop in. There we go, siege workshop. I need to go one further out to the back. And there we go, then it exactly fits. Okay. Just for the sake of it, I'll do it one more out in the back. So that there's one layer around as well. It's not necessary, but I think it just looks nicer. So look at that, the dwarves have completely mined out the residential area, now they're going over there. Don't have any beds. Build door then. Yes, we do have doors. Only 2, but still doors. Oh, we can actually stop with the tables now. Get rid of the tables. You only need doors right now. We could also already start putting all the coffers in, because we got almost 100 coffers. So yeah, it's pretty funny how eventually you always in Dwarf Fortress. I mean, it's how I've experienced it. You always find stuff to do, because in the beginning you only need to worry about is that water supply and the food supply set up, and then you're like, oh, after we do that, then it's settled. But no, you need the military after that. You need to get your secondary stuff, your clothes and dining hall and stuff like that. And when that's done, you need the rest. You need like the even better stuff: the memorial hall, the statue garden, which we still have to build somewhere, the temples, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's always stuff to do in Dwarf Fortress. So we need to, if you want me to name all the stuff that we can do, we're here for a little while because we need a library, we need the defensive line set up inside, we need a defensive line outside. We want the what's it called? The statue garden. We want what the hell is this? The Hill Titan Fresh Underground has come. A huge hairy chameleon that has 2 narrow tails and it moves about carelessly. It is light brown hair, it is long wavy. Beware its poisonous bite. Oh fuck, we've got a weird creature coming over. Is this one of the Forgotten Beasts? No, it's a Hill Titan. An uninvited guest. It's legendary as well. Oh fuck. Just after I fucking got rid of the siege, we got this thing coming over. Well, I kind of need those guys to go on the bar right now. I can't even use my traps on him, and I can't use my traps on him yet because I need to dig this out, and I need to make sure that he only can go this way. That sucks. That kind of sucks. We will figure it out. Anyway, that's why I'm going to end it off here. So in the next episode, we will have to deal with that thing. The Hill Titan that has come down the hill to kill us. So that's going to be it for this one. I hope you almost enjoyed the video. So click the like button underneath if you liked the video. Subscribe to be part of the Roman army. So you never miss any of my videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button that will appear over the left of the video or the subscribe button underneath the video. See you later, Romans. Ave.